Hello, beaders! How are you today? Yes, I'm here once again. I'm going to make an elastic band bracelet. So in this video, I'm going to use three type of spacers, which is the 2-hole spacer, and then 8 mm rondelle spacer, and one is the bimbo shape spacer. So I bought this quite sometimes now, and I don't know what kind of design I use for it actually. And then I decided to make a bracelet. So the elastic band I use here is the flat one. I like it better than the round one. Flat one is I think it's better because it's more, when I tie it up, it won't slip easily. So maybe you know already how to use the elastic band. So need to stretch first, stretch, so that it won't be easy to get. What I mean is to loosen fast. So because I don't have a needle for this, I use a fishing thread. I cut a little bit of the fishing thread and I use it as a needle. So in my 2-hole spacer, I'm going to use 4 mm glass beads in here. I don't have a pattern actually, so I just decided, or I just show you how I do. But of course, if you want to do this, well, you design your own, yes. So I'm just hoping that you get some tips in this video, and hopefully you're going to make it also. And I'm very sure you have a lot of type of spacer out there. Me, I only have a few. So since I have all this quite sometimes nights, and I decided to make some. The highlight of this videos are the spacers, and bracelet itself is quite simple, easy to make. So I just hoping that you enjoy. In this pattern, I used 10 beads in between the spacer. So I use in one strand, I use about 40 glass beads and 4 spacer. It's quite easy, just string, and you have a beautiful, nice bracelet already. Now I'm done with the green, so I'm going to use the 10 mm pearl. I think this type, yeah, it's a little bit tight actually, and the string scratch sometimes. So here is 5. I use 5 pearl, spacer 5 pearl. So all in all, the pearl are 15s, and I only use 3 bamboo shape spacer. And the other one, in the last one, I'm going to use the rondelle spacer. And with my special needle on. Oh, by the way, have you tried using a fishing thread for replacement of a needle? This one I do it many times actually, especially when I'm using this one, the elastic string, or I use also the fishing thread. I use this one because sometimes the beading needle is too small for this. Although I know that there's a needle for every string that we're making, but for me is I don't have those special things, so I just make the fishing thread as my as my needle, and it's worked well actually. It's worked well. If you have you tried this, please comment down below. I want to know. Or if you have a suggestion, please comment down below, because actually I don't explore much about needles. All I know is the beading needles. So I have 11, I have 12, I have 10. But those other things, the big holes, big eye, well, I'm not very fond of it, because it's often spoil the thread I'm using. So I'm the big eye, I hardly use it unless it's needed. So the pearl here, the last one is I use 18, no, 20 pearl, and I only use three spacer, which is in the center. So now that I've done all three, it's time to tie them up. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a look, I wonder if my friends likes it. Every time I make simple things I want to give to my friends, I'm just hoping that they likes it. So to tie it up, we're going to separate the two strand at the other side, and then bring the one strand to the hole in the other side, and arrange, stretch a little bit so that it's not so loose, and pull it a little bit tight. It's okay, just be careful not to injure your string. And then when you think it's stretched enough, just bring the two strands, separate them, and tie it once. Pull it a little tight, and then tie again. Make 2 rounds, the one strands 2 round from another, and then pull it tight again. I make this way 2 more time. The other one is once, and then the another one 2 rounds at the top. 1, 2, and tie. So, and then testing. If you think it's become loosened, just please tie it up again. Although I think this is secured already, I still want to put the paste to be sure, so that they won't come out. Sometimes when we cut the elastic band, the last that we tie will come up loose, so it's better to put a glue on it. So after cutting, if you can see that they have a 2 horn, I call it horn, that 2 strand of string. Just use what you call this, lighter to shrink it up. So this is how the way in this video, the last part, I show you how to tie the 2 strand also. So I hope you watch until the end. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and for your support. Thank you so much. Bye.